guys, what's up? It's Laura from Laura Marie Plans, and today I'm back with another weekly plan with me. This week I am planning January the 6th through the 12th in my Aura Estelle A5 Wide Cloud Planner using my Caress Press 2025 inserts. And this week I decided to use the kit called Home for the Snow Day from Scribble Prince Co. And coincidentally, I had planned this kit and we had a huge snowstorm on Monday. And basically school was closed except on Friday they had a 2-hour delay, which was really dumb because they hadn't been back since like December 20th before winter break in our area. So they went to school for like 6 hours or 5 hours that day. I don't know. I'm not a parent, but I just kind of keep up. Anyways, I used this kit and I had this foil, I think it's powder blue from Hannah's shop, and I don't really think it like matches exactly. Jake was telling me it matches the like dark blue, the first color I use, and you'll see his hand at some point in this video telling me it matches because I was like so in my head. But I do think it accents it really, really well, and I'm just not a girly who likes to do full core foil moments now. That was Jake. So I had a bunch of silver snow foil from Zadie stickers who hasn't been open, I don't think, for a while. I don't even know like if she's on Instagram or anything anymore. But I used to be obsessed with her foil, and I had a bunch of her snowflake foil in silver. So I wanted to use some of it in this spread. I'm trying to be better about being more intentional and use stuff that I already have, especially because I'm trying to like save money and stuff right now. So I used a bunch of Sadie's stickers, silver stuff I had, and then I also used a powder blue snowflake foil bundle from Planet Hannah. I also had powder blue multi customs in her font choice 15, which I use throughout the week. And like I said, the powder blue isn't an exact match, but it also doesn't like clash, and I really don't hate it. It's kind of hard to do exact matches with foil and kit colors all the time, and I still think it accents it really, really nicely. It kind of brings some color into the spread because the colors are a little bit more muted, but I loved this art so much. I thought it was so cute, and it did end up snowing all day on Monday. I think maybe Sunday too. But definitely all day this Monday, and then it was just a disaster. Like schools were closed, and just the plowing was terrible, and the salting was terrible, and we basically just like didn't leave our house for a few days. We never lost electricity or anything crazy like that, but it was just kind of a mess. And we are originally from Maryland, which I guess is technically north, and then Virginia's technically south of like the Mason-Dixon line or whatever geographical thing people use to determine that stuff. And the only time I really feel it is when it snows, because Virginia is just so much less prepared for the snow and stuff than Maryland is. And like even when we went back and visited my parents throughout this week and the next week when there was still snow on the ground, like their area was just so much better and safer. And like I have slipped on ice so many times. I fell. It's just been a actual disaster. I'm terrified to drive, and it's just a disaster. There's black ice everywhere, and like Virginia just doesn't know what they're doing. So yeah, I did use the Planet Hannah underlays. I decided to use the Sadie stickers silver headers, snowflake headers, which were really cute. And then I used some of the overlays she had, as well as some of the like snowflake falling overlays in silver. And then I used some of Planet Hannah's overlays that came in her snowflake foil bundle. And yeah, I think it turned out really cute. I'm just putting on some of the deco, and I love how this looks. It's kind of like a more muted spread. But I really, really like it. And I think it's super perfect for the week I had because it was so snowy and it's just been such a cold winter. And even if it's not snowing, like the snow has just stuck around since basically it snowed like the Friday before this in my last plan with me, if y'all remember, in my area. And then it basically snowed like 6 to 8 inches, I'd say, between Sunday and Monday. So it basically has stuck since then. It's like weeks later, and it has stuck since then because it's been so freaking cold. But yeah, this is the base of the spread. I love how this turned out. Like I said in my last video, I am trying to use less extenders. So I opted for just an extra underlay on Wednesday, which was my only extender quote unquote day. So yeah, I did color block this week as per usual of recently. And on Monday, it was a big snowstorm day. It snowed like crazy. It was so, so, so beautiful. And I basically just played with Oliver in the snow. He loves the snow so, so much. So we were going outside like literally every hour. We were going outside and playing in the snow. He had so, so much fun. And then I was watching TV. I think I was watching The Circle season 7, like I said in my last video, which I did not really enjoy that particularly much. And then I just played some Dreamlight Valley on my Switch. I filmed, edited, and uploaded. And then I realized a new season of The Abbott was out. And for some reason, I wasn't keeping up with that. So we watched the new season of Abbott Elementary up to like current times, I think, between this day and like the next day maybe. But we caught up to Abbott and love that show. It's like literally the only good sitcom that's out right now. I feel like that's what me and Jake were talking about. And then I was reading Iron Flame, which I'm so excited. The day I'm filming this voiceover, it's much, much earlier than when this plan with me is actually going out because I'm just stacking videos. But Onyx Storm came out this day. So I was basically reading Iron Flame until Onyx Storm came out. But hopefully I will read Onyx Storm before January of next year because we just got it in the mail from Amazon today. On Tuesday, it was another snowy day. I don't know if it was necessarily snowing, but there was so much snow on the ground. We basically couldn't go anywhere. So I slept in. We took Ollie on a walk. And then we basically walked him to the CVS in our neighborhood because I needed to desperately get some Zyrtec. My allergies were so, so bad. And I basically take Zyrtec every day to combat my allergies to whatever I have that makes me so miserable and sick all the time. So we walked all the way to CVS and back. It was such a feat because like nothing, like I said, was clear. And I'm just a really cautious person and I hate slipping on ice. And oh, it was a lot. So we did that. And then I had a call with my mom. I cleaned this day. I was mass cleaning. I have been mass cleaning ever since I've been finished doing my first IVF cycle and I'm kind of taking a break for a little. I've just been really into cleaning. Our house just got so, so dirty while I was doing IVF. I just wasn't staying on top of that per se. So I've been trying to get our house back to a more clean slate. And then I did play more Dreamlight Valley and then I read more Iron Flame. On Wednesday, my one extendo day, I slept in this day and then we drove to my parents' house and I played with Mochi and Oliver in the snow. Mochi is so funny in the snow because she's like so much shorter. She's a Bichon Shih Tzu mix, whereas Oliver's a Golden Doodle. So Oliver's like 50 pounds and Mochi's like 13. And she has to like hop like a bunny and it's just really, really watching her in the snow. She's so cute and she like still is faster than Ollie because Ollie's just like so lazy and derpy. I was gonna say dumb, but I don't want to be mean. But yeah, so they're just really funny together in the snow because she's like still faster than him despite like the clear like disadvantage she has. So yeah. we had sushi this night for dinner, and then we got our favorite ice cream, Carmen's, because they have half price every Wednesday, or not every Wednesday, every 8th of the month. So we went there, and it was absolutely freezing. It was like 20 degrees out, and there was a line of people waiting for the best ice cream in the area. And then we were so miserable. We drove to the Maryland women's basketball game. The women's team was playing USC women's, and the best player of like all of college basketball, I guess, was there on USC's team, and we were 14-1 and they were like 14-2, or I don't know. It was like a really good game to be at, but the traffic was terrible. We basically like could not find a spot forever, and then like my father-in-law couldn't find a spot, and he ended up not even making it in, but we were just in the car basically on College Park on our old college campus for like an hour and a half trying to find parking, after it only taking like a half hour to get there from my parents' house. And we were just so miserable, in such a bad mood. It was not fun. But then we got to the game and we watched the game. It was a really close game and a really good game. Unfortunately, we lost, but it was still really good. And then we got takeout after at one of our favorite places from when we were students. And then we just hung out with our best friend, Jawan, and then my husband. We all were hanging out, and yeah, we went to the game together. We were supposed to meet my father-in-law, but he ended up bailing because he just was sitting in terrible traffic the whole time. It was just so bad because basically they just like don't care when it's a women's game, is what it seems like. And it was just such a shit show for no reason, because the stadium, I don't know if the tickets were sold out and like people didn't show up because of the weather, but like the stadium was not fully crowded. So it was just kind of stupid that they just like put in so much less effort to like help clear out, control and patrol the place and the traffic to make it like more friendly for people going, so we don't have to sit in like 2 hours of traffic when we're there. But yeah, that was the time. And then Jake and I came home and watched Guys at Grocery Games, which I love that show. But for some reason, I only like the like all-star people doing it, because I think like normal people are kind of dumb and I'm like, I can't watch this. So I really like watching the all-stars version, which luckily there's like a lot of all-stars episodes, but I love Guys Grocery Games. On Thursday, the 9th, I was just super depressed and sad this day. Had been a week since our news, and I was still getting my period like really heavy, not to give too many details. So yeah, I was just really sad. I went and oh no, Jake got me boba, and Jake got me boba and some other takeout this day. I don't remember. And I just watched 90 Day. Oh, he got me Hainanese chicken and rice, which was really good, and one of my favorite boba spots near us. And then I was just watching 90 Day episodes. I did bake some cookies this day. I did some baking this week, which was fun. And then I was in my feelings and I just binge watched YouTube. It was quite a terrible day, if I'm being honest, because all those things are just like sad girl Laura things. On Friday, I went and got my nails done, and then I went shopping. I think I went to Five Below, and then Jake and I and Ollie went to Home Goods together. I don't know if we actually got stuff, but Ollie really loves Home Goods, and it's a little enrichment activity that we're able to do with him. So we did that, and then Jake went and got groceries for us while I hung out in the car with Ollie. And then while I was at Five Below, Jake hung out in the car with Ollie, if you can't tell. And then Jake and I went, I think we got Popeyes after. We got some sort of fast food after for dinner. And then I did bake cookies. I saw this cookie recipe type thing. It's not really a recipe because you use like pre-cut dough, but or pre-made dough, I guess. But you basically make like little teddy bear cookies, and Jake didn't get me the right thing. So I tried to make them kind of by like what I saw, and they ended up expanding so big, and they were massive teddy bear cookies, and they just were not very cute, but I tried to make those because the next day we were going over to celebrate Mochi's birthday, and she's a teddy bear. She's literally a teddy bear dog, so I thought those would be funny for her birthday party with my parents, but they didn't turn out very well. I still brought them, and my mom thought they were cute, but I was like, meh, these are not cute. And then I did edit for YouTube, and then it did flurry this night, which was crazy, just nonstop snow. On the Saturday, the 11th, we went to my aunt, or Jake's aunt's house, basically my aunt too, but Jake's aunt's house, and we hung out with her and Jake's cousins. They're a little bit younger. So, one of Jake's cousins, he's like 12 or 11. He's really into 3D printing right now, and he was like making me a hippo. He's like obsessed with me. I basically used to change his diapers and like babysit him from the second he was born. So he really loves me, and it's funny because he always likes me more than Jake. And so he always like wants me to do certain things with him and wants to show me certain things. And Jake's like just in the background, but it's like his cousin, so it's kind of funny. But yeah, we hung out with them, and then we went to my parents' house and we celebrated Mochi's birthday. I ended up being like just in a really sad mood, honestly, this whole week, but especially towards the end for some reason. And I ended up leaving my parents kind of early, and then I felt guilty. So then on Mochi's actual birthday on the 13th, we went back to my parents' house and celebrated her birthday again. But I basically spent like 50 minutes at my parents' house, I feel like. So I felt really guilty about that after. I mean, they didn't make me feel guilty or anything. Like, they were just glad we came out. But yeah, they basically invited us over kind of last minute after we had plans with Wendy, Jake's aunt. And so I was like, meh, it's just so much. And I was so depressed, and I just like was like back-to-back social events is so much. So yeah, we watched football when we got home. I played Dreamlight Valley on my Switch, and then I was just in my feelings, and Jake and I cuddled, and it was just a very emo end to the week, honestly. The snow, I think, made me really happy at the beginning of the week, but then towards the end of the week, I was just like meh going through it. Honestly, since like Wednesday, the freaking basketball game traffic at the women's game set me off. On Sunday, the 12th, it was football Sunday, so I wanted to mark that. I took Oliver on a little walk, and then I was in my feelings again. And then it was just a boring ass day. Jake and I hung out, and then we watched Sunday Night Football, which I'm pretty sure was the Commanders game, and we won. We beat, I think it was the Buccaneers this week. Which was the first playoff game, and I'm just so proud of them. I know when I'm posting this video, it's going to be much later in the football season, or the football season's probably going to be over already, but I'm just nonetheless so proud of the Commanders, because like, oh my God, like Jane Daniels is amazing, and all the boys deserve it so much. Like, we're the most deserving fan base and team right now, and I just want it so bad. And like, I would be shocked if we made it to the Super Bowl or won, but like, they are just so amazing and so good right now. I'm just so proud of them, and they've been so fun to watch and so fun to cheer for. They basically haven't beat the first round playoff game in 20 years or 19 years, and then now they're like, they won the divisional game, which hasn't happened since the year they won the Super Bowl, which was 1991, which is 33 years. So it's just like so amazing. I'm gonna be so sad if the Chiefs make the Super Bowl too. Ugh. But yeah, I just love that for the Commanders. I want it so bad, and I just think it's just so great, and it's so fun to cheer for a team that's actually good, because we literally have never had this before, and it's just like, we're so close. But yeah, I'm gonna stop talking about this because everything is probably already settled and done by the time I'm uploading this. But like I said, pre-filming a bunch of videos to schedule before and after and during Thailand, and also just, I want to do these plan with me's when I still remember the weeks, so I'm keeping up with them. I'm just not posting them until all the news is out, which it's not really news if like you don't care, but it's news to me, and I've been grieving, and it makes sense why I've been sad AF and MIA on the plan with me front. But yeah, if you have any questions about that, you can check out my IVF vlog, which is up on my YouTube, or check out my last plan with me, the resolutions plan with me, which I don't really talk about it there. So I would more recommend my IVF vlog, but that is that sitch. So I did go ahead and put in a bunch of mini deco from the Snowflake washi or foil bundle, I guess. It was the washi sheet of the foil bundle. And then I used some of the Sadie stickers, snowflakes in silver as well. And I do think this powdered blue and silver combo looks so, so good. I don't hate the powder blue. I feel like it's just a really nice touch. It definitely doesn't clash. Jake said it like matches the other blue, which I don't know about that. But either way, I still think it looks really, really cute, and I'm just really glad I used it because I was contemplating just doing a silver moment, which I feel like would be kind of boring. So yeah, I did end up maybe off camera putting on some silver hole reinforcers, and like I said in my last video, my planner resolution is to use more hole reinforcers and less extenders basically. So I feel like I accomplished that in this video, which I love. Follow me on my planner Instagram, Laura Marie Plans, to see up close pictures and videos of this spread. These are the leftovers, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm so glad. I was planning on using this kit for this week, and it ended up being a really, really snowy week, which just makes me happy. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.